So the first one I want to talk about is the academic excellence that's been demonstrated by the models that are presented here. The first is, look, these are scoring extremely well on mathematics, and even competitive programming. I had a friend send me a message on X earlier last night, and he was pointing out his question to me was, "Hey, what PhDs are these models actually going to be better at?" Because he was reading an article that was showing some commentary about how they were outperforming PhDs. Well, we have some very distinct PhD categories that we have very clearly surpassed them. But honestly, I don't see any reason why these models don't continue to improve, and they'll eventually pass all of the PhD level accuracy benchmarks, because those are benchmarks we have. Those are documents and data that we have across the board to train the models on. And so there's really no reason for that improvement of performance to not continue. Now, from a programming standpoint, look, that's a domain that I live in. Um, there's a lot of code to manage, and it's really interesting to watch people talk about AI on social media, because I'm connected to and follow a lot of the folks that I see really pushing the envelope and running deep experiments, trying things that they don't expect to work. But oftentimes they are increasingly surprised with what these models are capable of doing. Now, we could get into an argument about which model is the best at writing programming and code right now. I do think that there are a lot of options available. I think that's actually really good for you and I, because it means that you're able to do more and more without having to know all of the insights. And I think that's also one of the things that's materializing here. When you are an expert at writing code, when you see a problem when it's not doing it just perfectly, you immediately identify that and you kind of feel like you want to stop using it. And what I have seen in AI is often people that are unfamiliar with a topic are much more willing to go far in experimenting and trying new things with the AI model. And I think that's also a thing that we need to be really aware of. The more expert you are in a category, the more reticent you're likely to be in trying new things with these tools.